I hope you guys remember we were discussing about the full outer join. Full outer join means the matched record between the two tables and the unmatched record, the matched and the unmatched record of the two tables. That's what we discussed about the full outer join, right? Before I talk about the self join, I just want to let you guys know it again that from interview perspective, out of all the joins that we have learned till today, inner join is the most important type of joins that can be asked to you guys in the interview. I taught you full outer join, left outer join, and the right outer join so that you can clear your interview, right? So please remember this, that out of all the joins that I have discussed with you, inner join was the most important, right? Please write down the new type of joins that I'm going to start today. The new type of join is called as the self join. Please write down the definition of self join. Definition of self join is joining the table to itself is called as self join. Joining the table to itself is called as the self join. Joining the table to itself is called as the self join. Please write down the syntax. This is the syntax of a self join. Guys, in the case of a self join, the same table will be called as A and B. What is self join? Joining the table to itself. So how many real table you have in this self join? The real table is only one. The same table is called as the table A and the B. From the table A, you are finding out a particular column. From the table B, you're finding out the particular column, right? I'll give you an example. You guys will better understand. Don't worry. Let me run one. Let me show it practically, and probably then you might understand. So I would copy this. Uh, 1 minute. All of you got the sheet access?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Guys, you can see what do you think? Is the table same or different? I'm asking, I hope you can see the two tables, but at the end of the day, both tables are same or different?
Same table.
They are same table. In that, one table is called as EMPA and one table is called as EMPB. Guys, joining the table to itself is called as the self join. You might be thinking that under which case this type of questions, how will I know as a normal student that for this problem I need to go and try to solve it using the self join, right? So guys, always remember that if an interviewer is asking you to fetch the different result from the single column, if your interviewer is asking you to fetch the different result from the single column, then there is a need of a self join. Example, write down a question. The question is in the employee table, find out the employee name and their manager's name. In the employee table, find out employee's name and their manager's name. Can anyone tell me a rough idea that what exactly is the meaning of this question and how I want my answer to look like? Can anyone tell me? How I am expecting my answer to be in this case?
Two columns.
Two columns. One will be
E-name and manager.
Employee name, e-name.
Yeah, both are e-name only. Am I correct?
Yes.
Both are e-name only. Left one should also be e-name. The right side should also be e-name. But the left side one should give me the employee name and the right hand side one should give me the manager's name.
Manager.
See guys, I hope you all agree that look, who is the manager of Smith? Manager of Smith is 7902. Who is that guy? Ford. So I want my answer as Smith and Ford. So Smith is one manager, his manager is Ford, right? Take another example. Take example of Scott. Scott is one employee and his manager is 7566. Who is that?
Jones.
Jones. So I want the result here, Jones. I hope you have understood what I'm expecting from this problem. Are you guys clear with the question now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See guys, from a single column, I'm actually expecting two details from you. One is to segregate the employee names and one is to segregate the manager's name. Under such kind of questions, you guys have to go for the self join. Self join means joining the table to itself. When you join the table to itself, this is how the result should look like. Employee table and employee table, but this is employee A table and this is employee B table, right? So guys, from employee A table, I will fetch my employee names, and from my B table, I will fetch my manager's name. Okay, how is that possible? Guys, you need to think something logical, right? That in the first table, you can fetch the employee name, which is easy to fetch, right? But from the table name, how will you fetch the manager's name, right? I mean, you need the result in the form of mappings. Mappings means key and the value, right? So guys, see, now there is obviously a condition here. If there is an employee and the manager, they have a particular type of a condition. What condition? Let's say if I'm your manager, take example, then your MGR will be my employee number. Do you guys agree? I repeat it again. If the manager of Madhuri is Manish, then her MGR will be my EMP number. Do you guys agree with this fact?
Yes.
Right. So we have to utilize the same logic, guys. Okay, watch out. So guys, what I'm going to do, I hope you all have written the syntax, the same syntax. I'm going to now utilize it. Please watch out. So guys, I'm going to say that this table is EMP1A. I'm referring my first table as A, and I'm going to refer my first table again as B. Guys, from table number A, what I need? Ename. And from table number B, what I need?
Manager.
Ename.
ename,
But first ename is what?
employee name,
Employee names. And second ename is what?
manager name, manager,
Manager's name. And now you have to put a condition. What is the condition? Let's discuss. I just told you, but we can discuss it again. Watch out. Can I say that? Can I say that if where it went? Okay, here I have changed some names, Preeti, Manish, right? Some names I have changed it based on my previous batch student names, but that's fine. So guys, here you can see there is one person called as Blake, right? His manager ID is 7839. But 7839 is whose employment number? King. See, from the first table, I'm fetching the employee name. From the second table, I'm fetching the manager's name. What is the relation between them? Whatever is your manager number is the employment number of your manager. You have to utilize the same logic here, right? So you have to write a logic here. What's the logic? A dot MGR is
Okay.
equals to B dot
dot EMP number.
EMP number. This is the logic that you have to utilize it. Some issue is coming here. It's B dot ename. Now you can run this. Guys, can you please confirm that the manager of Smith is for Ford only? Check it out. You have the table with you, right? Cross verify. Is it correct? Is the manager of Smith is Ford?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Check once again. Who is the manager of Miller? Is it Clark? Check it out, guys. Is the manager of Miller is Clark?
Yes, sir.
Check once again. Oh, we saw just now that the manager of Scott is also Jones. We saw that, right? So guys, all the left hand side one are your managers, employees. That's why I have said it is an employee. And all the right hand side one are your managers, right? I'll repeat once again, those of you who have not understood still. Guys, this is the syntax of the self join. I have already given you I have already dictated you and said you 3 times. So till here, I don't think there should be any confusion. Let's talk about the where clause. Guys, in the where clause, you need to just think about the condition. You need to just think about the condition. If you want to print your name and the manager's name, let's say something like this. Hansa, Manish. Parvati, Krishna. Shakira, Madhuri. Are you guys getting what I'm saying? Left hand side one are the employee names and the right hand side one are the manager's name, right? I want the result in pair, key and the value. Based on how you will understand this relation, I will understand this relation based on whatever is my MGR. What is MGR? Basically is your manager's ID, right?
Manager side.
So from the first table, you're noting down the MGR number, and from the second table, you are checking that who is having this exact equal employment number. So using this way, you are able to create the relation. Let's do one more problem. You will better understand. Please note it down. The question is, find out the employee name and the manager name for only those employees. Find out the employee name and the manager name for only those employees whose name ends with S. Whose name ends with S. I'll repeat the question. Find out the employee name and the manager's name for only those employees whose name ends with S. Is it a very difficult question? Okay, watch out. Guys, in this problem, I'm expecting the employee name and the manager's name. First, find out that. Whose logic I have already given to you. Just put an additional condition, and you know how to write that condition, right? Whose name starts with whose name ends with S, whatever the problem is. Yeah, Bhavani, go ahead.
The same thing we have to write in the where condition. E-name like %s.
Should I write and or not? What should I write here?
Uh, okay. And
And. Mm-hmm. And
e and e-name like
e-name from where? A or B?
okay. A dot e-name like
A dot e-name like
%s.
%s. Okay, wonderful. So we are only finding out those employees whose name ends with S. So there are 3 employees whose name ends with S. They are Jones, Adams, and James. See, I didn't ask you guys to find out those managers whose name ends with S. That's not what the question was. Question was those employees. And remember one thing, you're fetching out the employee details from A. That's why you have written here A dot ename like %s. Are you guys getting? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, listen to my question very clearly now. I understand that self-join is not a very easy concept, right? I really understand this. You guys have to spend a little time with it. You will understand. Note down one question and then don't hurry up for the answer of it. We have to talk about that answer, right? Please write down the question. Question is, find out those employees who have the same salary. Find out those employees who have the same salary. Find out those employees who have the same salary. Hold on. If you have noted down the question, now let's talk. You need to first understand that what exactly we are expecting in the result. Can anyone tell me what expectation result you guys are expecting? Anyone? What is expected result?
Which employees have this other similar salary? That means same salary.
I mean, what is
What that
expectation?
means.
1 column, 2 column, 3 column?
One,
1 column is the wrong answer.
two,
That's not what we are expecting.
two column.
E-name and
Employee
salary.
name and salary.
E-name.
I'm expecting my result in the form of pairs. Are you guys getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Something like Hansa and Madhuri. Why Hansa and Madhuri will be in pair? Because they have the same salary. I hope you guys getting my point, right? So now we are trying to fetch those employees who have the same salary, right? Read the question once again. We are finding out those employees who have the same salary. That means how many columns you have as e-name? Single column is present as e-name.
Yeah.
But from that single column, you want 2 set of result. One is first set of data and one is second set of data. For such kind of questions, you go for the self-join, where from a single column, you need to fetch 2 different result. You guys are getting my point? In case not, ask me. Try to solve it. I must tell you, the condition for this problem is different from the condition that you have just now solved the problem. Here, the condition is only the different, except that everything will be same. Only the condition will vary. What is that condition? Just think about it. A dot salary equals to what? Just think about it. A dot salary is equals to what? B dot salary. That's the right answer. Yeah. Yeah, Vrushali, you were saying something? Sorry.
No, sir. B dot salary.
Okay. That's what you say?
Yes.
Okay. That's great. Yeah. So those of you who have still not understood, please focus here. I'll write it down for you. After writing it, I will explain to you. Don't worry at all. Just watch out. Nothing to worry. These are not very easy problems. I understand. No problem. Watch out. So guys, I will name this as employee 1. I will name this as employee 2. I need employee 1 and the employee 2, where A dot salary is equals to B dot salary. What exactly there is the meaning? I'm going to compare every salary of the table 1. I'm going to compare it with the every salary of the table 2, right? Now let us run and check what happens. Result is going to be little something which you might not expect, but let's see. Look what is happening. I hope you all agree that in both the table I have Smith and Smith. I hope you agree that in both the table we have Allen and Allen. In both the table we have Watt and Watt. I hope you agree that we have King and King, Turner and Turner, Adams and Adams. But is that the reason why you are doing this type of problem? The answer is no. You don't want the same employee to get compared with himself. You don't want that, right? So write another condition. And guys, how can I not compare Alan with Alan? What condition can I write? Anyone? How do I not compare myself? How do I not compare me with myself? What condition shall I write for that?
Not equal.
Yeah, tell me the condition. And
Not equal to.
B dot salary not equal.
Not equal.
Is not A dot salary. B dot salary. And A dot salary is not B dot salary.
okay. Uh,
A dot employee number is not equal to B dot employee number.
yeah, we don't have to deal with salary here, okay? I mean, salary is already compared here. Now, you should not compare it again. So we should play here with the employment number.
Employment.
Guys, let's say Alan employment number is 2. So let's not compare with Alan with again 2, right? So what condition you can write here? Where E dot employee number should not be equals to B dot employment number. Is that the right query? What do you guys think? Where I don't want to compare with myself. Is it correct?
You
Yes.
also use name.
Okay. So let's run and check. So yeah, you can see now all the employees are gone, right? Only 4 are left, right? So it is telling me that what salary is equals to Martin's salary. Again, Martin's salary is equals to what salary? No problem. Scott's salary is same as Ford's salary and Ford's salary is same as Scott's salary. No problem. At least by writing this, you're not comparing with yourself, right? If I don't write this and only write this much, then see what was happening. Here, each and every employee is getting he's getting comparing with himself, and that's not something that we need. That's why I wrote here that, hey, don't compare with yourself in the another table. That's why I've written here that A dot employment number should not be equals to B dot employment number. This particular this particular condition is making me understand that I should not compare with my own salary. Are you guys getting some idea?
Yes.
Yes.
Please try to solve one more question. Question is, just a moment, let me think. Find out the employee name and the other employee name who have the same salary and don't have a commission. Please note it down. The question is, find out those employees who have the same salary and don't have a commission. I repeat my question. Find out those employees who have the same salary and don't have a commission. Any idea how many columns I'm expecting in this problem? How many columns I'm expecting in this problem? Any idea?
3.
Can you give me idea, Bhavani, which 3?
salary, I mean, table A and table B salary are comparing, and with commission, we don't have the commission table.
So basically, say column can be any number, right? I mean, column can be 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't matter. But basically, what I'm expecting is Bhavani and Leena, Vrushali and Radhika. I mean, I need still two key and value, right? If I'm expecting their answers like this, Bhavani and Leena. Why Bhavani and Leena will be in the form of pair? Because they have the same salary and
don't have
they don't have a commission. Think about it, guys. 99% of the problem is already solved in the last query. You guys have to just think 1%.
Can we do the same query? And we're going to add and to it a dot commission not equal to b dot commission.
You can just write and a dot commission is null. That's all. Simple, no problem. So this is how you need to do. I'll run this and show. So till here everything is fine. Just put one more condition, and a dot commission is null.
After commission space.
Yeah, space. A dot commission is null. So, oh, sorry, my screen got paused. Okay, are you able to see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you guys can see, I can see only two employees have the same salary, that is Scott and Ford. The other are gone because probably they have some commission. They are the only employees who have the same salary and they don't have any kind of commission. Getting some idea how to solve such problems?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's great, guys. Guys, I also want to let you guys know that self-join is one of the question that even interviewers won't be knowing. I mean, 70% of the interviewer won't be knowing about the self-join. Most of the interviewer will just Google a question from the Google and ask you a question without having any kind of knowledge, right? So I have experienced such kind of things in my lifetime. So I'm telling you, if you want to be on top list, then make sure that whatever the self-join knowledge I have given to you, make sure that you just don't let it stay in your notebook. You also keep it here so that you can answer it in the real interview. I just want to let you guys know that 90% or 95% of the students who will be coming to give the interview with you will not be knowing this kind of syllabus called as self-join. Self-join is a different concept, a difficult concept. So make sure that you guys don't just keep this in your notebook. Please write down the next topic. The next topic is called as a self-join, sorry, cross-join. Please write down what is cross-join. Guys, I mean, we don't use cross-join in industry much, but it is available in the SQL syllabus. That's why I'm teaching you, right? That doesn't mean that we can't utilize it at all. We can utilize it in some situations, right? Let's talk about it. What is cross-join? You can write down one line about it. In cross-join, each row of table 1 will get multiply with or will get cross with each record of table 2. I repeat again. In the case of I'll better write it because I'm saying some of the other things. In this, each record of table 1 will get cross with each record of table 2. Guys, when I say record, right, it means row only. So don't be confused. In cross join, each record of table 1 will get crossed with each record of table 2. Please write down the syntax. Guys, instead of writing here table 1, table 2, right? I'm writing here T2 and T1. Both are same only. So you can also make changes. Guys, imagine GroTechMinds have 6 teachers, right? Imagine GroTechMinds have 6 teachers, but you all are crossed with which teacher? Manish. So basically, every student are mapped with Manish. It's like Bhavani Manish, Leena Devi Manish, Vrushali Manish, Radhika Manish, Hansa Manish, Shakira Manish, Madhu Manish, each and every one of you with Manish. What is this cross join? Each record of the left table will be getting crossed with each record of the right table, right? It's not much practical concept, but we can do it. Watch out. So yeah, someone can share screen who have both, who have the employee table. Anyone is interested to share screen who have the employee table? Just share and I will do it. Oh, are you opening it? If your internet is slow, you can let me know, no problem. Oh, it's fast, okay. Go ahead, yeah. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Just run your one query. Just show me what table name you have given. Just run select star from employee later, and then I can take care. Okay, so you have also taken, oh, you have taken employee table. Okay. Select it and run it. Oh, I need only employee table today. Yeah. So select it and run it. Execute. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, wonderful. Please give me the access. Thank you. Guys, please watch out. So I got select star from employee. I got the entire table. Okay. Oh, I need the second table also, sorry. So I'll execute it. So it might be select star from the department table, DEPT, I suppose. And let me run both of them. Okay, so I'm getting both of them. So guys, watch out how my cross join will look like. Select from EMPLOYEE cross join DEPT. But from table 1, what you need? From table name, you might need ename. Why it's not coming automatically? Okay. Oh, it's coming now. Ename. And let's say from table 2 called department, I need the D name. I need the D name. Guys, in employee, I have 14 names. In department, I have 4 department names and I'm crossing them. That means 14 rows of employee are getting multiplied with 4 rows of department. Any idea? Once they will get cross, how many rows will get generate? Anyone have any idea? Just go to the definition of cross join and read it once, what it is telling. Each record of the left table will get multiplied with each record of the right table. What does it mean? If I multiply 14 rows with 4 rows, how many total rows will get generate? Any idea, guys?
56.
56 is the right answer. So you guys can see, I can click them, I can select them and run them. Now see what is happening. You can just see what is happening, right? My total answer is, oh, why 72? Because I have why 72? Oh, just a minute.
Employee table, there was 18 rows.
Oh, in his table there are 18?
Yes.
Oh, he has created new, I guess he has added some extra employees. No problem, no problem. The table which I have shared in that I have only 14 employees. Okay, so 14 into 4, 36 into 2, 72 rows. Wonderful, no problem. Why I'm executing all? I need to execute only this. So what is happening here? You can see in DNAME you have 4 department, right? One is accounting, one is research, one is salesman, one is operations, right? So in each department, you have all those 18 employees. Then in another department also, you have those 18 employees present, right? Guys, such kind of questions can be asked you guys in the interview, that what is the syntax of the cross join, right? And in case if I execute a table with 14 rows, and if I cross join it with another table with 6 rows, then how many how many new rows will get formed, right? Like just now how I asked you that 18 into 4 is 72. Like such kind of questions can be asked to you guys just to get an idea whether you really know the concept or not, right? Guys, if you guys remember, we started our data query language with the projection, and then we started with the selection, and then we moved on to the joins concept. If you guys remember, in the joins we learned about the inner join, which talks about what is common between the two. Then we spoke about the outer join, which talks about the matched and unmatched record. In outer join, we spoke about 3 kind of joins, which is called as a left outer join, right outer join, and the full outer join, right? And today we discussed about the self join, and then we discussed about the cross join, right? Guys, out of all the joins that I have discussed with you from the day of starting of joins, inner join is the most practical concept that you will be doing after getting a job. Other joins, I have done it so that you can clear your interviews, right? So in the interview, they can ask you a questions like, show me the syntax of the cross join. They can ask you that how self join works. Sometimes they can also ask you a question that form a question on self join. Are you guys getting my point? Please note down one assignment. Form 3 questions on self join. From GroTechMinds application perspective. From GroTechMinds application perspective. Guys, today you guys remember we did 4 questions on the self join. Those 4 questions on the self join were related to which table? Employee and the department. But I don't want you guys to think from the employee and department. I want you to think from the GroTechMinds application perspective and just make 3 questions on the self join, right? If you are not able to imagine, I will give you a little idea. Guys, just imagine, I mean, you, as you know that your details will be getting saved at our side, right? So we will be storing all the student details. We will be storing all the teacher details. Each teachers will be mapped to students. I hope you agree, right? Yesterday, if you remember, I assigned the SQL package to Bhavani. That means teacher ID got mapped with student ID. Are you guys getting my point, what I'm saying, right? Just imagine this particular table, just get little idea on this particular table and just form 3 questions. I don't want you to form questions on the employee table and department table, because making such questions will definitely be easier for you. But think from the GroTechMinds database perspective. Just think about it. That what GroTechMinds will be storing about you and how you can make 3 questions on the self join. You guys got my question? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
You know why I'm asking you such type of questions, guys? Because such kind of questions will be asked to you guys in the interview, right? And they can ask you to make such type of questions for google.com, on amazon.com, right? But I mean, that's really a tough question if I tell frankly. So take a bit of time today and think about some questions from GroTechMinds database perspective, that what all 3 questions you guys can make on the self join.